Hey, it's a brand new year. Why not make this a year that your family works together to tackle a positive family challenge? It's a great opportunity to grow together. Hi, Magic Makers. You're watching Creative Claire's Enchanting Childhood YouTube channel, where we're helping you to add magic to your family's daily life. You know, we talk about family challenges often from a negative context, a context of boy needing to go and get therapy and cope with stress, but it doesn't have to be that way. The difference between a positive family challenge and a negative family challenge is that with a positive challenge, we're going for struggle, but not suffering. With struggle, we are building strength, courage, persistence, cooperation, whereas suffering, we're causing pain and trauma that we're going to have to work through. I like to think of this as a workout at the gym. You know, when I go to the gym and I'm really working hard, maybe I'm struggling to get those last few reps in or complete the last few minutes of a class, but when I'm done, I feel exhausted, but also in a very positive way with a feeling of accomplishment and success and achievement. Whereas when I'm suffering, I'm going to that class, I'm pushing too hard, I'm straining something, and I walk out of the class needing to go see a doctor in order to get some healing and treatment for the damage that I've done, okay? Mindset is one of struggle, one of growth potential, but not something that's going to inflict pain. Okay, cost and preparation time, that completely varies with what you undertake together. This is a great opportunity, of course, for your family to contribute together. This should be a collaborative approach and not something that one person or two people just step in and dictate to the rest of the group. What types of goals can you do, though? Boy, it runs the spectrum. One example could be a physical challenge. For example, I have a friend who every year climbs a mountain with his family. They start out in the spring with snowshoeing trips, with family hikes together on a weekly basis, and then they continue to build up their mileage and their intensity. Finally, at the end of summer, they go out and they tackle a mountain together and, of course, finish with a big celebration. Financial, I have another friend who does an investment game. You can invest, take a set amount of money, something that you can tolerate losing now, and you invest that in the stock market together, and you check on those stocks every week. Consider how you want to adjust your strategic approach. Or maybe you choose to invest that money in a family business. You decide what business you're going to invest in, what goals you're going to have for the year. Anyway, throughout the course of this, you are learning together, you're building your financial literacy, and you're teaching your kids some great tricks to succeed in the business world. Perhaps you go with a creative endeavor, such as writing a book. A genealogy book can be a great initial undertaking. You can start out in January with researching that family tree, learning some facts about your family members. Then perhaps you choose to do a chapter on, maybe it's 8 chapters on the great-grandparents generation. And that gives you enough perspective. You can interview grandparents, get some history on the great-grandparents. Hopefully you have some family pictures sitting around, and you can do 1 chapter per month telling the story of each grandparent. Boy, by October you can wrap up the finishing touches there, have it printed, and that could make a wonderful Christmas gift for your relatives. Scientific can be another opportunity. What kind of scientific endeavor would you like to undertake? That could be anything from building a robot together to doing hybrid plants like one of my gardener friends did. He worked with his daughter to create a new type of water lily, and they even created a name, named it after his daughter. Maybe with a community effort, you could do an urban garden, for example, with a community focus. Maybe there's another issue you would like to tackle, adopting a highway and cleaning up litter, or cleaning up a particular stream if that's of interest to you, addressing homeless issues. There's a plethora of opportunities there for community type of projects just based on what your family's interests and passions are. Okay, a few rules of engagement for undertaking a creative challenge together. One, these are learning-based activities. Our goal is to come out of these learning preferably multiple aspects of ourselves. learning endurance, learning persistence, building our character, building our intellectual knowledge, building our ability to connect with other people and participate productively in a team effort together. Remember, of course, that these projects are about struggle. They are not about suffering. We do not want to cause pain in people, but we do want to stretch ourselves a little bit outside of our comfort zone and challenge ourselves to grow. Third, I win when we all win. Competition can be a valuable tool to use in a variety of environments. However, within a family, we ultimately are a team. We want to create that feeling of collaboration and mutual support and encouragement, and not create a feeling of competition and destructive competition within our family itself. And then fourth, make sure you incorporate some kind of reward. How are we going to celebrate achieving our goals? How are we going to celebrate the milestones? And what are we doing along the way to make sure that this is staying fun and engaging? As an example, with the hike one, if we're working to climb a mountain, maybe some of our hikes are treasure hunt hikes, or they're geocaching hikes, anything along those lines to add a little bit more fun and enjoyment to the process. Okay, that's it for today. If you have a fun family challenge that you're undertaking, please share it in the comments. And as always, be sure to subscribe for more videos.